they're going to have a Dan Campbell situation where I think Mike Vrabel is going to flip.
Throws the ball 50 times a game. You know who threw the ball 50 times a game and has more youth in his arm? Sam Howell. Give him a chance.
Quack.
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 Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack.
Come on, Ducks!
And a fucking hot dog that's been sitting there for 8 or 9 innings waiting for you to finally get to that dog. Nothing.
It looks like a Vads that just gave birth to octuplets and fucking a baseball came sliding down. That seems to be good, but like.
Yeah, so do all the Saints fans, but that's not really how it
I'm
works.
here to be like, I'm here to give my goddamn
Well, if
number
the Knicks
two.
win in 7, it's because the Pistons got hosed on some stupid call. I know it. I already know it.
It's an inflammation around his pelvic region.
Yes.
So is he's done having sex for the rest of his life too then.
They got it. I hate to say it, but Andre's got it.
Kidding me?
The camera.
That's his idea, 100%. That's his idea. Those other two guys are looking at him like, what the
What's going on, people? We are back. It is another Wednesday evening, which can only mean one thing. It is Ride the Tide Sports Podcast. And we are live in full effect. We have a lot to talk about. The MLB World Series is in full effect. College football is in full effect. I wish. And so is NFL. We got all of it to talk about, plus Downtown Cash picks, and I'm not here alone. We got Donnie. We got Snoop Luke. We also have the Wanderer, but he's currently munching. So we're going to let him finish eating, and then we're going to bring him in.
He's a big-time muncher.
He's a big muncher right now. Tycho is currently out.
Do that again, Jesse. I dare you.
Tycho is currently not here because he is also munching. So he's out munching as well. A lot of munchers today. God damn it. Missed a great opportunity to call this the munch special.
That's why I munched earlier.
Yeah, and we got a munch down there in Donnie. You know. So, as Ice Spice would say, that boy's a munch. All right, let's get it. MLB World Series, we're kicking it off there, which means probably the final time I hit this video.
Because this is the only championship you'll ever get. You can't get during the regular season to save your life.
Center field. Jones still on the move, running out of room, and he makes it.
All right, World Series. Let's get it. When we left off, it was 1-0 Toronto, and then the Dodgers quickly made that bitch 1-1. Then I had the unfortunate pleasure of staying up till 3 a.m. watching 18 innings of baseball. Good Lord. The Dodgers and the Blue Jays were in a 5-5 game, and nobody scored for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, for 10 innings. Nobody scored. Bullpen standing on their head. We get to the 18th inning. The Dodgers, Freddie Freeman, another walk-off home run in the World Series. Actually, very ironic. I was recording a video to send to the group chat about how I couldn't believe I was still awake, and then the game ended maybe 5 seconds after I started recording that video. But Dodgers won game number 4 in 18 innings, and then the Blue Jays came out last night. Game number 3, and the Blue Jays came out in game number 4 and got it right back. 6-2. So we got a 2-2 series going into game number 5.
Toronto's through the gauntlet.
Damn right they are. They're playing their ass off. The bullpen play their ass off.
He's a
hitting
bitch.
staff hitting their ass off. This is what they needed to do if they wanted to get it 7 games, and they're doing it.
This piece of shit, Vladimir Guerrero, wanted to not show up for my fantasy playoffs, but wants to show up for real playoffs. Fuck you. Fuck the Blue Jays. Dodgers in fucking, I don't know, what is it, 6 now? 6, sure, whatever.
It would have to be 6. Yeah,
Dodgers in however fucking many it takes. Fucking make it go 8, make it go 9, make it go 10. Dodgers in all of it.
This one.
Jesse, you have anything to say?
Let's go, Blue Jays. Vladimir's got 7 home runs in the postseason.
Yes.
Close by any Blue Jay because he's going to put the team on his back and take him to the ring.
Yes. Beautiful.
Luke's muted. What?
We heard your what?
Oh, you heard my what?
Just
Yeah.
saw you spazzing.
Fuck
when-
Jesse. He had zero faith in the Blue Jays. So, like, I don't know if he can really fucking scream all hoot and hollering about the Blue Jays because
He
took
at least
them
had
on
us going
zero
to
faith.
6. So far, Jesse has at least he had his going to 6, which is more than you guys had.
I had less faith.
Luke, Tyler, and Jake, I believe, all had this in 5 or 4.
Just based on how the Dodgers just absolutely pummeled the Brewers the last round. I thought they would come out.
I thought the greatest clip was after the game 3 and Ohtani reached base 9 times. They were in the locker room, and somebody, after Dave Roberts gave his post-game speech and his game ball and all that, somebody in the locker room goes, "Our starting pitcher just got on base 9 times today." I was like, that's crazy. You really think about it. He did. He was 4 for 4 with 2 home runs. And then Jesse, I am going to bring you in one more time just because you said they should just start walking Ohtani with I don't care if there's nobody on base and give him the Barry Bonds treatment. Well, they did it 5 times in game number 3. They walked him
what you gotta
5 times. 3 times intentionally and 2 times that were unintentionally, but were 4-pitch walks. So
It's
call
just
it
one of
what you
those
want.
ironic moments where it's the utmost respect to that batter. It's like, you're so good, we don't even want to throw you the ball.
I have to deal with Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Teoscar Hernandez, all within the same as Shohei. Hey, somebody else has got to beat me. That guy's not striking my players out and batting a dinger. I gotta walk.
I agree. Shohei's been breaking records and doing stupid shit, and the Blue Jays have at least made it to game number 6. That is a guarantee. But game number 5 is tonight. We have Savage, the man who came out and clinched the final game against Seattle back on the mound, going up against Blake Snell. So we'll see what happens tonight. But what we do know is that by Saturday, this shit could be over. So we got a game today and we got a game Friday. Could be a Halloween World Series winner.
And if game 7 happens, it will be 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock on Saturday.
Yeah, so we will at least be able to talk about that morning, that game 7. So stay tuned for that. That's what we got for the MLB. Now let's get into college football.
Goff on first down, firing downfield for Williams. He's got it. Jamison Williams into the end zone. Touchdown.
Genty breaking a tackle with that stiff arm. Takes a little stutter step, picks up a first down, cuts it back inside. Ashton Genty trying to turn on the gas. Out of the backfield, Barkley slips 2 tackles and picks up the first.
You can step into it. Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line. And the ball is caught!
All right, Jesse, I see you still munching, so I got you. Let's get to college football week number 9. Starting off with Ole Miss and Oklahoma. Oklahoma was a -4.5 point favorite, and it didn't mean shit because old Trinidad Chambliss, who my father, who went to Ferris State, recently just found out that this man went to Ferris State and is now his new favorite player in college football. He doesn't know college football that well and has talked about this man maybe 5 times in the last week just because he's happy someone from Ferris State is doing well in football. So, shout out to Big Mike. Had to give him his shine. Trinidad Chambliss came out here, got 300 passing yards, once again, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, and the 34-26 dub over Oklahoma. Donnie?
Gonna say felt like it was expected. I mean, I
You know
knew.
what, Donnie, let me ask you this. Actually, I have a better question. When's the last time that you've seen an Ole Miss team this good?
Not since I've paid any attention to college football. I've been like,
That was my real
I
question.
mean, they're in the SEC, so they're usually, I feel like, they're one of the mediocre
You
teams.
still
in the
don't even
middle that
pay
everyone
attention.
fears.
Fuck you.
Pay more attention now than I did.
I was gonna say
God knows.
he don't have to pay attention now more, but before he wouldn't watch unless it was on the TV with me and Tyler, and he was like, "Oh, I guess we're watching college football."
But yeah, I mean, I felt like it was kind of expected this
I
game.
thought this Oklahoma team was a little bit better, but I guess their gauntlet's killing them. It is what it is. But
No.
Ole Miss, to answer that question, I think I might be tripping. Quote me on this.
Okay.
You're quoted.
Did Eli go there?
Yes.
I think that was the last time they were good.
I am
That was a
Googling
long
right now.
time
When
ago.
is the last time Ole Miss made the playoffs? Ole Miss has never made the college football playoffs,
Oh no.
and God, can I just Google that? Would they tell me? When's the last time Ole Miss football was good? Would they just? I feel like they would, right? The last time oh Jesus Christ. Okay, 1963 was the
Oop.
last time that Ole Miss won the SEC championship.
That means never in the modern era.
So the fact that they're in contention right now is better than they can say for the last 70 years.
That's absurd.
All right, that's worse than I thought it was. Next game, the game that I was mad that Tyler made put on this fucking board, but hey, look at that. It turned out being a thriller. 17-16 final in overtime. North Carolina, they covered that plus 12.5, so shout out to Tycho. And yeah, that's about it. Shouldn't be anything else said on this game because it's still a Virginia-North Carolina game. Gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah, when I saw the
Where you're at.
17-16 score, I was pretty sad.
Yeah. All right. Kansas State. Kansas State and Avery Johnson came out here and made me and Tyler eat our fucking words. Jalen Daniels shat the bed. Avery Johnson, 230 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a 42-17 blowout win from Kansas State. Yeah. These guys just shat the bed at the beginning of the year, and now they're starting to figure it out, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I picked Kansas spread on this just based on your guys' words, so fuck you guys.
Yeah, well, we all assumed that Avery Johnson was not playing good football this year, but Avery Johnson just decided that, you know what, he doesn't want to play good football sometimes, and sometimes he wants to try.
Welcome to football, baby. Where some teams, some dog shit
Should've
teams are
known
like,
it was
hey,
gonna
let's
happen.
show up
It's
this week.
rivalry
And some
week.
good teams are like, hey, let's not show up this week.
Yeah, but then you also got to remember
Shit,
Jalen Daniels, who's like a seventh-year senior, has always won in a rivalry week, and then just decided this week that he was all right. He was 4-0 or
What do
whatever.
I say, Dylan? Streaks are made to be broken.
Yeah, well, his wasn't, I guess, and then it was. So I guess it was, actually. All right, next game. Auburn, Arkansas. Auburn 33, Arkansas 24. I did not play this game, but for those of you who did, Auburn covered the spread on that 2.5 points. And yeah, I didn't watch this game, so I don't have a whole lot to say about it.
My Arkansas Razorbacks let me down on this one.
Oh, yeah? Were you sad?
Yeah, I'm a little sad.
What'd you say, Jesse?
I won't say it again because of my child, but F them.
Okay. Good
Arkansas.
father.
What did Arkansas ever do to you, man?
Their backs ain't raising enough.
Yeah, if you're gonna call yourself Razorbacks, and your backs are
Like, who are they cutting?
soft,
Nobody.
kind of.
They're soft backs.
I'm kind of with Jesse on this one. You can't call yourself Razorbacks and then be soft. You know,
That's fucked up, dude.
it kind of defeats the whole purpose of your name. Anyways, we'll move on. Number 4, Alabama took on the Cox, and hell yeah, Jesse. This is why I peer pressured you into that 11.5 cover. I didn't say they had to win, but it's Cocktober, and they're at home, and they got to give their fans something to care about, and they did at least until the final 5 minutes. South Carolina was winning this game, actually, with like 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Then Alabama scored twice, won 29-22, pulled out the dub. Lenora Sellers and Ty Simpson both played very well. Me and Jesse are happy because our 11.5 covered, and Bama fans are happy because they still were able to win by a touchdown.
Yeah, there's
on the minus 11.5. Then screw you.
Yeah, then you made a mistake. You made a grave error. Jake?
Sorry if you hear squealing pigs in the background.
No, we don't. We're good.
Tell her to shut up. I'm right under the bed.
I think I expected Alabama to do a whole lot more in this game. Maybe South Carolina. I was expecting them to play worse. Maybe they just played better than anticipated.
It wasn't even like South Carolina's offense did anything. If you really think about it, South Carolina had 6 points at halftime. It was 14-6 Alabama. And then at the end of the third quarter, they scored 9 points. And Alabama just didn't score a touchdown or 2 touchdowns until there was like 7 minutes left in the game. So it was really just South Carolina's defense and that Dylan Stewart fucking defensive player of the year that they kind of relied on. I just wanted to give more information because I knew that you didn't know as much as that. So
yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't really got much to say after that.
All right. Next game, Missouri and Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt pulled out the win. Vanderbilt pulled out the cover. Diego Pavia continues to beat ranked teams. And Missouri continues to prove that when they play unranked teams, they win. And when they play ranked teams, they lose.
Good for Vanderbilt. They keep proving everybody wrong. I feel like somebody's waiting. Everyone feel like every week that passes for them, people probably thinking this is it. They can't do it forever.
Vanderbilt's 7-1, and Vanderbilt is the number 9 team in the country right now.
Oh, they only went up 1 after that win.
I'm taking them next week. Sneak peek.
Number 23, Illinois took on UW, and this game, God damn it, I lost it. I had it, I lost it. Here we go. Got it. 25-42 was the final. Washington won. They had the 42. UW came out after back-to-back losses that they should have won against Big Ten teams. Not back-to-back, but you know what I mean. Ohio State, bad. Michigan, bad. They came out against an Illinois top 25 team in the Big Ten, and they shut them down. 280 yards passing from DeMond Williams Jr., and Illinois is now officially out of the top 25.
Thank God.
It took longer than expected.
Yeah, because they got an extra win in there that people weren't ready for to keep them in the 25s.
Yeah, no, that was well overdue. I don't know, still don't know how they were ranked so high to start this year.
Luke Altmaier had a lot more going for him than he should have in terms of in people's minds, and that was a big reason why they were ranked as high. But he proved that he's not as good as people thought he was. Next game, Texas A&M and LSU. Texas A&M came out and dropped a 49-burger on one of the best defenses in the SEC. Marcel Reed, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Why is that okay? Because he had 108 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns, and they had 230 yards rushing as a team. Almost 50 points on LSU, and Texas A&M continues to prove why they are a top 5, top 3 team in the nation.
What the fuck is a tiger?
It's an animal.
Fuck LSU. They're the fucking LSU puppies. Little bitches.
Jake?
As an LSU guy, that hurts. Yeah, LSU looks really bad. I mean, A&M, I did watch highlights on this one, and A&M just fucking made them look like Swiss cheese on the D-line. It was bad. They were just did not look like a complete team at all that game.
Swiss cheddar cheese. It's not fun. 2 more games here in college. We got number 17, Tennessee, taking on Kentucky. If Tyler was here, he would say, we needed this win because I'm going to the game next week, and if we would have lost this game going into the game that I'm going to against a ranked Oklahoma team, I'd be feeling bad. But because we won this game, I'm feeling a lot better. Probably something along those lines.
Honestly, I'll just look at how Oklahoma's been playing and been like, yeah, I feel pretty good going on.
Yeah, so, big dub, and Tennessee, like I just said, back at home for a big game, and Tycho will be there. So you better take some videos for us for the podcast because that should be fun. All right, last game to talk about. And I'm actually happy to say that I didn't watch most of this game based off of the commentary I read in the group chat off of what apparently this game was. Michigan State And Michigan State actually covered 13.5 points, which we don't think anyone on this podcast really had. So shout out to them for that. And then Michigan got the dub 31-20, not because of Bryce Underwood, but because of Justice Haynes and Jordan Marshall. 276 rushing yards for the Wolverines. And I really can't say shit about this game because I didn't watch it. So, take it away.
Well, here's the thing. This game went not exactly how I thought it was going to be because the end score was the end score. I just thought Michigan wasn't going to be – I didn't think they were going to blow out fucking MSU. Let me just start that. I wasn't here on the last pod, so I couldn't share my thoughts before the game. But most of the game, this went as much as I thought. I thought it was going to be a close game with Michigan on top the entire way throughout the game, and Michigan was just going to edge out the win. Maybe by 1 or 2 score, maybe by at most 7 points more. That's as far as I thought it was going to ever get. But Michigan, it wasn't like, oh, I'm not worried about State winning this game. I thought I was going to have to worry about it a little bit, but at the same time, Michigan was just going to constantly stay on top, which they generally did for the most part. But then, the fourth quarter hit, and then they started stacking up a little bit of points. But at the same time, I mean, both teams looked like they didn't want to win this game.
Thought Michigan would beat them up. They played pathetic.
So you had too much faith in Sharon Moore.
No, I didn't have any faith in Sharon Moore. I don't think Sharon Moore is a good coach, and I think he should be fired, and he only has the job because he was there when Harbaugh was having his mistakes. And then he was, the guy who settled things down and was there when, stuff mattered. But the guy is, has a record. And I don't think he's that good. But I think State's bad.
Yeah, I mean, this is the text that I got from Tyler.
Oh, Michigan was a little better than that.
This is the text that I got from Tyler as I was leaving the Red Wings game. Also, shout out at that comeback, 6-4. That shit was crazy. But I'm leaving the Red Wings game, and this is the text I get from Tyler. So far, we got a fumble called back by a late flag for offsides after the play was already over. Michigan has gotten away with 3 pass interference calls, and they weren't called. And then he sent me 3 videos of all 3 pass interferences that he thinks should have been called and said, it's still a 3-point game until they score in a second. And then after they scored, he sent me all the videos and said, I've never felt like I've played the Chiefs of college football until now. We know we're bad, but fuck, man. So, I know you guys are Michigan fans, but I have to at least ask, was it as bad as Tyler made it, or were there
There's a lot of bad calls. That fumble, if I remove my Michigan bias, regardless how it went, it was so close to the fact to where it's like, it's hard to you can't just look at the replay. I don't know if you can look at the replay on those. So it's based on eye judgment from the refs and how close it was. It's you could call it both ways generally. Okay. So, but there's a couple other penalties where it's one of the there was one of the personal fouls, the 15-yarders. The Michigan guy grabbed the MSU guy and pulled him on top of him.
Okay, so there were a couple things that Tyler had a right to be upset about. Okay, I was just making sure that it wasn't all just his Michigan State bias coming out.
The refs were a lot more Michigan bias, which I will say is a big-time shocker because all season leading up to here, it's been all against Michigan, I was shocked. Yeah. I was shocked to see how many calls we were getting our way because I was like, this does not happen at all at any point in the season.
All right, I just wanted to at least fact check that.
There's a reason to be mad as an MSU fan at the refs. I will say that.
Gotcha, Donnie. You have any thoughts on this game?
No, that wasn't already said.
Okay, I just haven't feel like I heard you say anything about this game. So
every time I'd go to say something, Luke would pretty much cover it, or someone else. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, he was.
What needed to be said has been said.
Dylan, they're a hive mind. They're all thinking the same thing.
I gave you guys
I would say,
Shit,
Luke, this
okay?
is probably the most generous Luke has ever been after a
Okay.
Michigan State
It
win.
is.
I
It
will
was.
say, I'll give him that.
I feel like this was the most tame Michigan State game that has been in a very fucking long time.
Because it
I
doesn't
agree.
matter anymore.
It-
We've
yeah,
lost 5 years in a row. Our team's trash. Our coach is trash. The whole team's bad. And your team is just like, well, are we ever going to win? Oh, we won when Kenneth Walker. Well, guess what? Half a decade ago.
Well, and that's true. But in Michigan's already looking at, when they play Penn State or they play Ohio State, they don't give a fuck about us, and they shouldn't. I wouldn't.
There's bigger fish in the pond.
There's bigger fish to fry.
Okay, to be fair, I still do in the fact that if we lose to MSU.
No,
it's
I
not
get
gonna be a
that, but I
fun
just
week.
mean in terms of if you guys lose to Ohio State, it could affect you losing the playoffs. You guys lose to Michigan State, you can still win out and be fucking completely fine.
I'm gonna be honest. Even if we beat OSU this year, we still might not even make playoffs.
But that'd be so bad. If we won the rest of the year and we didn't make playoffs, I'd be so livid. I'd be so mad.
If you win out, you're
USC,
completely fine.
the USC loss, fucked us.
You'll be fine because USC is gonna fuck
Still
themselves.
ranked 21.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, there's time.
We got to
If
rely
you
on
win
people
out,
losing.
if you win out and beat Ohio State, you will be a top 15 team, and then you can go from there.
But what if everyone else is winning?
That's why I said a top 15
this year
team, and
college
you can go
football's
from there.
going, though,
So it's
I
only
don't
12.
see the rest. I don't see everybody holding. People
All
are
I'm
gonna
saying is
fall.
we got to rely on people losing for us
And
to make
and
playoffs.
hey, and I will tell you this: you had 4 teams that were in the top 25, no longer in the top 25 this year. You had 5 teams in the top 25, all lose this week. You get more of that happening, you're okay.
We do need more of that happening. I'm just saying it's a stretch and a half for us now since we lost to USC.
Yeah,
That was such a joke of a loss, bro. I'm still mad about that.
that was interesting. All right, let's play this fucking video, I guess, and then we'll move into NFL. Woo! Let's get it. NFL week number 8. We talked about Thursday Night Football on Saturday morning, which we normally never do, but this game was so boring and so bad that we just thought there was no point of wasting everyone's time again the next week. So let's move it right on to Sunday. Buffalo and Carolina. Speaking of fucking games that were just wow. 40-9 was the final. Buffalo put their dick
You're
on their
muted.
forehead. 216 yards from James Cook, 2 touchdowns, and an absolute slaughter fest against Andy Dalton.
I mean, it's pretty much exactly what I expected to happen.
It's because JJ wasn't there.
What? No, we're not talking about that
Wrong
game
game.
anymore.
Bills
We're
Panthers.
talking about Carolina Buffalo now.
I know. Fuck Andy Dalton. He's a bitch.
Yeah, it's the Andy effect. It's the Andy effect.
I don't think it would have mattered who the Panthers had as starting quarterback that this was that last week. I think it would have been a total shit show for them.
That's not
regardless.
true.
I mean, their defense is still allowing 200 yards from James Cook either way. You gotta factor that in.
Okay, I mean, here's the thing. This is the sad part. Brian Flores. I mean, not Brian Flores. Wrong team. Damn it, that McCarthy comment. Panthers D-line coach clearly wasn't communicating with his guys because when they stayed in this 3-4, they got beat the same way. When the Bills got those touchdowns from James Cook, along with the other 3 times he broke off, we're all on the same play. Same call, same guard pull, same tackle pull, same ball.
If Bryce Young would have played a different game.
Yeah, would have been 40 to
40-16.
17.
Yeah, I was gonna say give him another touchdown. Yeah, I agree.
Could have been 41, 40.
It would have hit the over. That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
this game's sad.
Yeah, now let's talk about the Eagles and the Giants game. The main storyline of this game was not the fact that the Eagles put belt to ass 38-20, but it was why they put belt to ass. 2 things. 1, Saquon Barkley woke the fuck up. Thank God it only took until week number 8 for this man to finally have 100 yards. He had 150 yards. Tank Bigsby had 104 yards, and they had over 270 rushing yards as a team. The other storyline, speaking of rushing yards, is the rusher for the Giants, Cam Skattebo, fucked his ankle and is out for the year.
Well, he dislocated his ankle, and then I think he broke his tibia.
Fractured his fibula or something. Yeah, I saw that.
He had an open. Oh my god, my phone's being used for Super Mario right now.
Suffered open fracture, ruptured ligament, and a dislocated ankle.
Okay. Translation, most likely done for the year.
We'll see him next year.
Hey, trust me. I know what a dislocation can do. It can fuck you up. Okay.
Okay. So Cam Skattebo, one half of the only reason why people are starting to get excited about the Giants is now out, and you now immediately have to rely on Tyrone Tracy, who is a career backup, and Jackson Dart now is put in a spot where we're looking from 6 wins to 4 wins.
Yeah, and I didn't realize how important Skattebo was to their offense until he went out. Because that Giants game was fairly close until he got hurt.
When Malik Neighbors has a torn ACL, you kind of have to rely on him. Now you have him out. Now it's just Dart. Dart's like, what the fuck?
Whoa. I'm not going to allow this Tyrone Tracy Jr. slander, okay?
Allow it.
You're to save the day.
He's got 45 attempts on 159 yards and a touchdown this year. What the fuck are you talking about? He is a career backup.
He's been the backup. Skattebo just went out.
He's been the backup since Saquon's been there.
If you look at 2024, he's had multiple great games.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about you, you stupid bitch.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
You usually come at me, motherfucker.
No, I didn't go at you.
I'm always on my toes. I'm
talking to them. Oh, stop it.
What? How long has Tyrone Tracy been on the Giants?
He's been there 2 years, isn't he?
Tyrone Tracy has been on the Giants since 2023.
Okay.
So he was their backup when Saquon was there.
Oh.
It was 1 year, but I'm still technically right.
I thought Saquon.
He's not going to start over Saquon. Let's be.
I know, but what I'm saying is he is a backup. And then the year that they didn't have anybody last year, how was their rushing last year? Shite. Absolute shite.
All I'm going to say is, fantasy-wise, when I don't know, there's been multiple games where he was the starting back. He put up a lot of when he was the bulk of the load. He did have good games, some pretty solid fucking games.
Okay. I didn't know we had a Tyrone Tracy fan on this fucking pod. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm forced to because I have no fucking running backs.
There we go. And we fucking sawed it out of him. He's a fantasy fucking running back now.
Yes, he is. Put some respect on his name.
There we go. And the truth fucking comes out.
Well, Breece Hall wants to be on fucking bye this week and I have nobody else.
So you're
He's going to be a fan of him for this week.
Just this week?
He's going to be a fan of him for this week. Next week,
I might be keeping him all year.
For as hard as you're defending him, you better keep him all year. I don't want to see him on the waiver wire ever again.
Well, maybe if Jordan Mason gets RB1 again, he might be, but until then.
After that 1.6 point performance last week.
How was I supposed to?
Give me a second.
Yeah, tell him, Lou.
That pissed me off. That last second start from fucking what's his name?
You're pissing Lou off is what you're doing.
No, Jones is Lou is on my level. He's pissed off like me. He's like, what the fuck? Jones shouldn't have been a last second start. I wasn't even paying attention to my lineup at that point.
He's listening to the nonsense come pouring out of your mouth and he can't stand it, Luke.
Yeah, you're one to talk, buddy.
You're making him cry. Jesus. Can you just stop, Luke? God. All right, Luke. Actually, you know what? I'm going to let you talk your shit for a minute because you haven't been able to do this a lot for this team. The Dolphins put belt to ass. Look at that. I mean, we did perfectly talk about how Tua had a horrible game, which means he was set up to cook. And what did he do? 20 for 26.
He fucking cooked.
4 touchdowns.
What did I say?
And
He
this
has
is the
multiple
reason.
bad games, and then he comes out firing guns blazing to earn his spot back, so he doesn't get demoted back to being a backup, and the backup stays
This
put.
is the reason why Tua will never ever be kicked off of his starting role or traded. It's because he comes out and has a game like this. They're like, no, he can still do this. And
That's
then he
exactly
comes out.
what I said.
Yeah.
What's
Jesse,
the deal
were
with the
you
Falcons?
Fraud.
Were you
I'm
surprised?
sick of this fraud winning, and I'm sick of him having these spectacular games. And then he plays bunts the next game, and the next, and then his coach keeps his job, and he keeps his job, and everybody keeps their jobs when they don't deserve it.
Yeah,
I never
then
said it
then
wasn't fraudulent.
Then they have the
I
one
just-
good game, and everyone's happy again.
He is playing Baker.
Exactly.
If you watch this podcast for the 3 to 4 years we've been on, you get this reference. He is playing Baker Mayfield coin flip football at its finest right now.
He's playing Baker Mayfield, Cleveland
Don't
Browns
disrespect Baker like that.
Uh-huh.
Baker was not 1-5. He was
In
not
point.
1-5.
Yeah, but Baker would go throw 3 picks and then come back the next week and throw 4 touchdowns. It made
Baker
no
was
sense.
on a coin flip whether he'd play good or not.
It
You
made
can't
no
say
sense.
that shit when he was in
I am
Cleveland. You
getting
can't say I'm wrong.
Very similar
Jesse,
vibes from
don't be
Tua.
sad.
You're muted.
He said,
Yeah.
I know.
Let Lou speak his heart out. Stop limiting him.
Yeah, Lou, if Lou's gets us demonetized after all these years, I'd be shocked.
That's what you want to hear. Bah, bah, bah.
That's more sense than
Yeah,
what you're
Lou.
saying.
Yeah. He looks happy. That's all that matters, Jesse. You should be more like Lou. Turn that frown upside down.
All I'm saying is this is what he does. Never said it wasn't going to be a
This
fraudulent
is what
win.
Parenthood does.
It's
to
just
you.
what
Everyone
he
wear a
does.
condom.
2 a time, baby. Play bad twice. 3rd time's a charm. You
Bench him.
smoke fucking hot.
Bench him. He's bunt. He's a fraud. It's fake production. Fake production.
You can say that about either one of those teams.
Yeah, how Spencer
And Lou has shut the computer.
Tua's playing better than Spencer. Right?
All right. One sec, Lou. I had to beat you for a minute. Sorry. No disrespect. I just have to get you this next thing. The Jets won a game. The Jets won a football game. The New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals took on each other, and
it was QB1 for it all.
And the guy who looked like he was going to win, Joe Flacco, was cooking into the 4th quarter when the Jets woke the fuck up, scored 23 points in the 4th quarter. Justin Fields finally had over 200 passing yards, 240 yards, a touchdown, and a W for the Jets.
I'm never going to have another week like this again. Justin Fields and Tua. Holy shit. It's the golden hour. It's golden week.
You will yeah, I agree with you. You will probably never have another one like this.
I am happy for Aaron Glenn. Congrats on your first win.
Yeah, now that you know that he's going to suck, you're like,
that was an ugly game.
Imagine
from start to finish.
Imagine he pulls what the Lions did and just starts ripping off wins now.
Yeah, but the problem is the Lions had something that the Jets don't really have, and that is a culture. Jets don't really have that yet. They kind of just have a bunch of people on a team right now.
No, you know what they call it?
You're not wrong, but I will
Jets
say
franchise an airport because people fly in and then they fly out.
The only thing I will say is our culture was not as strong that year as it is.
No, our culture was not as strong that year, but Dan Campbell at least established a culture.
It clicked. The culture clicked after that Minnesota win.
Yes, 100%. Right now, there has not been an established culture other than we need to win football games, and we almost played Tyrod Taylor until he hurt his foot.
I guarantee you they played Tyrod Taylor that game, they lose.
They would have, and who knows what would have happened.
Yeah.
They still would have won. Maybe it would have lost.
Justin
But
Fields showed a little resilience.
I agree. This game went probably as expected, as you would probably expect it to go. Dylan Gabriel and the Browns came out and got shit on by New England. New England has proven for the last couple of games that they are back in terms of their defense being top of the league and their offense getting at least 3 to 4 touchdowns a game. Nothing changed here. 3 to 4 touchdowns scored by the Patriots, and they held the defense held them to 13 points. But even though the Browns lost, Myles Garrett had 5 sacks in this football game and set a record. So, shout out to him.
Yeah, the guy's a fucking animal. I mean, you don't see games like that anymore. So
It's the first time someone's ever recorded 5 sacks in a football game and lost. And they lost 32-13.
I wish I could say that surprised me more. If there was any player and franchise that was going to happen to, it makes total sense. It would be Myles Garrett with the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, the lifetime Brown makes fucking sense. Hate to say it, but
Hey, he's making money. That's all he cares about.
I agree.
Money.
Next game we have to talk about is the Bears and the Ravens. This is the Ravens' start of their We're Back tour with Lamar, and they got the dub week. And I feel like this is week number 1.
That's not true because Lamar didn't play.
That's true. But you know what they did do that they haven't been doing the last couple of weeks? They realized that
Cooper Rush sucks.
Not going to play. Yeah, he's not going to play like Dallas Cowboy Cooper Rush after the first week, and they didn't go back to Tyler Huntley. They continued going with Cooper Rush. So the first time they go back to Huntley, who we've been saying for years is just a mini Lamar. Oh, surprise! They went 30-16.
I mean, it's hard to blame him at first because Dallas Cowboys Cooper Rush was a dog, but then Ravens Cooper Rush is a bum.
No,
they were both pretty ass.
Cooper Rush is not meant to play Ravens football. He's meant to play the Dak Prescott Giants football, where it's fuck it football and get 30-40 points a game. The Ravens do too much schemes, too much runs, and too many play action where he just needs to get in the shotgun and throw that bitch.
Yeah, I will not accept that comment where he was ass either way because Cooper Rush was actually a dog.
No, that's what I'm saying. He fit a lot better in the Cowboys system. Yeah.
I was talking for Jake.
Well, Jake probably just doesn't know this because this motherfucker probably didn't watch him for more than half a second when he was on the Cowboys.
Any clip I've ever seen of him, he was bad.
Yeah, see, exactly. Do your research better. 49ers and the Texans. The 49ers and their zombie team would pretty much just consist of Christian McCaffrey and a bunch of Scotch tape. Lost to the Texans 26-15, 300 passing yards for CJ Stroud. And yeah, probably the best the Texans offense has looked all year.
Yeah. Well, who saw it coming? Absolutely fucking nobody. Nobody saw this coming because all we've seen from the Texans is we're dog shit. We're dog shit. Hey, we're dog shit some more. And then out of nowhere, we're good. What?
Yeah, the Niners also have to deal with the fact that half their defense is dead. So maybe Houston take advantage of that.
Well, the Niners got the Lions injury bug from last year or something. It's like
they've had
I was gonna say they've had this injury bug for like
the last
5
fucking years.
It's been crazy. If you play for the 49ers, it's like, hey, you have to know you got at least 10 to 12 players that are gonna get hurt, and at least 5 of them are key players. But that just is what comes with being a 49er, I guess.
49ers have had worse injury shit than the fucking Lions. Hands.
That's why when Debo turned 30 years old, he said, I need to get the fuck out to Washington. I can't do this.
Like, fuck, when they're in the Super Bowl last time, Greenlaw just jumped in the air and tore his Achilles or some shit.
Yeah, he said, fuck that, man. Can't trust it. I don't blame him. Speaking of games that people probably went the way they expected it to go, the Bucs absolutely shit on the Saints. 23-3 was never close, and the only thing I really have to say is the fact that the Saints split quarterback reps. Spencer Rattler, 15 for 21, 136 yards, and an interception. For Tyler Schauder, then come in and go 17 for 30, 120 yards, and an interception. So pretty much the same exact thing from both quarterbacks.
Yeah. Hey, fun fact about this upcoming week. Spencer Rattler is not the starting quarterback. He is projected 0 fucking fantasy points. And what's this guy's fucking name?
Tyler Schau?
Tyler Schau is the starting quarterback currently.
Yeah, well, he's just as bad as him. They do the exact same thing. It's just different bodies.
I mean, yeah, their mindset is probably just get them as many touches as possible. See if one of them excels or one doesn't.
I'm just waiting for Alvin Kamara to go to the Chiefs. It's any day now.
I've also seen that if Kamara is traded, he'll just retire
I think he'll probably win a ring with the Chiefs and then retire. If he gets traded to the Chiefs, I don't think he'll retire. Now, if Alvin Kamara, let's say, gets traded to like Tennessee or something like that, I would fucking hang him up and say, what am I doing? But if he gets traded to somewhere where you can make a playoff run, then you're not going to be on a 1-7 Saints team. Kind of look foolish to retire. But hey, you do you, big guy.
He's so old, he's seen the greatness, and he's starting to see the fucking horrid.
Yeah, I think that's just where we're at. The Titans played the Colts, and God damn it, the Titans suck. It's so bad. I didn't want to play this game. I guess the only good thing I really have to say is that Cam Ward had 260 passing yards in the touchdown, which is decent, but it doesn't mean anything when Daniel Jones and the Indianapolis Colts are outscoring their opponents 162 on the point differential, when the second highest team is 72. So if you do that math, that's 90 points more than any other team in the league. So Jake's going to keep coming on here week after week and saying that the Colts are good. I'm going to give some stats to back that up. So, yeah. They're good. They're legit. What do you want from us? We were never supposed to win. Fuck you guys. Leave us alone. All right. God damn it.
Yeah, there's not much to say other than that. I mean, Colts are just fucking a train on a mission right now. So,
yeah, and we're just ready to get off the train.
I mean, have the Colts played anybody yet this year where they've had like a little like, okay?
Yeah, when they barely beat they should have lost to the Denver on that bullshit call on the game-winning field goal.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay.
Was that the Colts? Yeah, week 2.
That was the Colts,
that was week 2. So week 2, they won by 1 when they should have lost that game. Then they lost
to C. Who'd they lose?
Then they beat the shit out of the Dolphins. They beat the shit out of the Titans. They beat the shit out of the Raiders. They won by 4 against the Cardinals, but that was with Jacoby Brissett playing fucking football.
Sounds like a lot of fraudulent teams they beat.
They lost to the Rams.
The Rams.
They beat the Chargers by 20. They beat the Titans by 20. And now they play the Steelers.
Sounds like they have a cupcake schedule.
They have had a fairly easy sound.
They're going to continue to have a cupcake schedule. They play the Steelers, the Falcons, the Texans, the Jaguars, but then they play the Chiefs, the Seahawks, the Niners, so they do have a 3-week gauntlet if people are back for the Niners. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Next game, the Cowboys and the Broncos. Speaking of Denver and that Bronco team, this game went, would you say, as expected, considering that I'm pretty sure everybody here had the over?
Yeah.
I
guess I expected
44 final. I mean, Denver was just
I guess
the one
part of me
put up.
expected it to be a little closer. I mean,
yeah, I guess that, but I just meant in terms of a lot of
shootout
points.
wise, yeah, for the high scoring, yeah, I would totally. That's what I expected.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what it seems to be every single time the Cowboys come out on the field. Both teams, well, the Cowboys already don't have much of a defense, but the other team's defense is like, well, fuck, we don't remember how to play defense either, and then it's just a fucking offensive massacre between two teams.
I mean, yeah, but it really wasn't ever like, I don't know. Cowboys were just out of it the whole game, and they were just always constantly playing from behind.
Yeah.
I can't say this is exactly how it went because normally it's just a back and forth fucking brawl between both offenses because Dallas doesn't have a defense, and Dallas's offense is usually that good. But, Dallas's offense.
I mean, the Broncos have proven that they're a fucking top 5 defense in the league, along with a top 10 offense, I'd say. So, I mean,
yeah, I would not argue with you on that. When the Broncos are on, they're on. I think that they are still a contender to win that division with the Chiefs.
100%.
I agree. Sunday Night Football, we had the Aaron Rodgers Bowl. We had the Green Bay Packers take on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Pittsburgh's defense, probably the worst defense I've seen in maybe the last 10 years for the Steelers. Maybe the last 20, maybe the worst defense, now that I think about it, in the Mike Tomlin era. I don't think I've seen a defense this bad under Mike Tomlin. This guy is
I'd argue it's been the last 2 fucking weeks.
I would say that when
they
you
are
look at, go ahead.
They're just feeling the full effect of all the injuries from their star players on defense that they have
I disagree
taken.
because these motherfuckers are playing Darius Slay and Jalen Ramsey on one-on-one coverages.
Is Ramsey
all year.
back?
They've been playing. Listen, all year when they're healthy, they've been playing Darius Slay and Jalen Ramsey on one-on-one coverages, and they continue to get beat because they're 32 and 33 years old.
I wasn't aware Jalen Ramsey was back healthy. Last I
Yeah,
checked.
so
he was hurt.
Jalen Ramsey and Darius Slay playing one-on-one on the ones and twos is fucking them. They don't have the normal linebacker set that they normally have, and TJ Watt is still hurt, right?
I'm pretty sure TJ Watt is hurt. Like, that's what I mean. It's like it's like this. In my opinion, it doesn't matter how good you are in the secondary. If the play lasts long enough, you're not covering somebody forever.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to say like, oh, injuries don't have anything to do with it, but I'm saying that normally the Steelers get away with Mike Tomlin always getting a 9-win season or a 500 season because they can rely on their defense in these close unders getting the win. They haven't been able to do that this year.
I do agree with you because we played in fantasy, and if I played the perfect lineup, I would have lost by 2 points because the Steelers put up a -8. A -8. That's horrible for a Steelers defense. That's how I know they had a shit game.
Just hate the one time I had to root for Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't fucking, of course he doesn't do it.
Yeah, the Packers had a different statement they'd like to make, and that's that we have a younger, better, quote-unquote, light-skinned Aaron Rodgers who threw for 360 yards and 3 touchdowns on your bitch ass. And that statement was made.
Oh, yeah, it's easy to do when the defense is so shit.
Good Lord. This Baja Blast almost fucking killed me.
Is that why you're fucking dying?
Yeah. Good Lord. Okay. Let's get to the last game of the slate. Monday Night Football. The Washington Commanders took on the Kansas City Chiefs. Pretty boring game. Marcus Mariota and Patrick Mahomes. I mean, you already have a couple things going for you. You've got the Chiefs at home. Refs are going to be on their side. You have the Chiefs in a primetime game. Refs are going to be on their side. You have the Chiefs against a backup quarterback, which you don't even need the refs on your side for. Put all those things together, you get a 28-7 victory. Mahomes had 299 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and Travis Kelce broke another record. Whoop-de-doo.
I hate the Chiefs so much.
I know. We're not. Yeah, I think that the anger isn't so much the fact that we're shitting on the Chiefs. It's the fact that we were ready for the Chiefs to have a bad year and then immediately say, "Fuck your 1-4, we're 5-3," or "Fuck your 1-3, we're 5-3."
That's fair.
And won 4 straight games.
Fucking dicks.
Yeah.
Don't get mad. Get glad.
No, it's hard. I really just want to get even with these fuckers. I don't want to get glad. I want to get even. All right. Thursday Night Football, really quick before we get to downtown cash picks and then get the fuck out of here. We got a 7.5-point spread. The Baltimore Ravens are favored going into Miami to take on the Dolphins. Over under 51.5.
Ooh. What's the spread?
7.5.
7.5.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Why do I got a weird feeling about this game?
I don't know. You have a lot of weird feelings, Jake.
No, Tua had a good game. Dolphins gonna have a bad game. Game the Ravens -7.5. It's bound to happen. That's been the pattern all year. Tua's got his good game out of the way. Now there's gonna be a couple weeks of bad games. And hopefully, I think they're gonna bring Lamar back this.
Yeah. As of right now, if I look at the injury report,
is back. No, he's back.
I was gonna say if you look at the injury
He's
report,
healthy.
Lamar is not on there. Yeah.
He is
Okay.
not questionable on fantasy on my team.
He's no longer on the
healthy.
injury report for
Alright,
the Ravens. So you
so
should
if-
be looking at Lamar and Tua.
So with that-
good game.
See, it's so hard because the Ravens don't have a defense. But at the same time, Lamar Jackson's back. He's on a revenge tour. Give me Ravens spread.
Yeah, I mean Tua just had a good game. He's gonna flip the coin. It's gonna land on tails, and then you're gonna get fucked. Give me the Ravens
He has
7.5.
back-to-back good games, but that's rare.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got to play the odds here. You got Lamar coming back, and you got Tua off a good game. I'm gonna take Baltimore -7.5 as well. All right, let's get the downtown cash picks, and then let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I don't have anything.
Oh, how the fuck did we? What were our last 3 games? How did we do?
The last 3 games that we had, thank you very much, Jakob, for reminding me. We had Denver winning 133-111 over Phoenix.
What day was this?
Dude, I hate the
It's a
NBA.
Saturday.
That was on Saturday. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Then we had the Kings and the Lakers. We had the Lakers winning 127 to 120 over the Kings.
Damn.
And then I want to say, do you have the third game on there or no?
I don't remember what our
Okay,
third
because I
one
want
was,
to say
no.
I'm pretty sure the third game was Milwaukee and Cleveland, and
Oh, you're
Cleveland-
right. Yeah.
Cleveland won 118 to 113.
Fuck. I went one for them. All right, I'm 3-3 overall now.
Good. I actually went 1 and 2, so that puts me at
2 and 4.
But yeah, thank you. I was gonna say 4 and 2, but I knew that was backwards. All right, NBA game number 1, and he's injured, so we're not gonna play that game. Ooh, everyone's playing in this game. Damn. Wish Jesse was here. This would make things a little more intense, but oh well. Phoenix Suns are taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. We got Jesse's team and Luke's team. We got a -2.5 point spread for the Grizzlies. Over under 241 points.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I hate the NBA for the whole fact that it's the only fucking app that you have to sign into an account just to fucking look at the games.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I'm just on Bleacher Report. It shows me.
anyways, give me the Suns.
I'm okay. Actually, I got a question. Are you taking that +2.5? Or are you taking that money line?
Fucking money line. They're gonna
Okay.
win this game without a doubt. Easiest lock of the year.
This is probably the only pick that I can make for Jesse without him being here, and that is that he will ride his boys in Memphis. I just know that. And he loves to spite bet against the Suns whenever Luke picks him. So I kind of could just figure that one out.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Jesse on this one. I'm going to also take Memphis.
Damn it. You're making me ride with Luke. Fuck. I'm taking the Suns. I'm taking the Suns money line. I just think that now that they don't have KD, a lot of people are expecting them to take a step back, and that allows one man to come in and fill the role that people aren't talking about enough, and that's Jalen Green. I know Devin Booker is going to keep being Devin Booker, so Jalen needs to be a dog. All right. Game number 2. The Golden State Warriors are going to Milwaukee to take on the Bucks. Golden State is favored -1.5 points. Over under 232 points.
Warriors. Come on, let's be real.
Wow, yes.
The
All right.
Warriors.
I'm going to go before you next, Jakob. I'm going to take the Bucks. It's a 1.5, so I'll just take them on the money line.
I'm going to take the over in this game.
Ew.
Those are two high-profile offenses, so I think this would be a high-scoring one.
Fuck yeah. All right. Game number 3, and I'm just excited that we get to go to Friday, and there's actually a game with a spread on Friday. Holy shit. So we're going to do that one. The Philadelphia 76ers are -3.5 point favorites at home, taking on Boston. Can't say it as good as Luke, but you know what I'm talking about. 220
Boston.
Exactly. 224 points is the over-under.
Look at Philadelphia, 4-0.
Also, shout out to Jaylen Brown. I don't know if anyone saw his hairline rub off on somebody's jersey. And then
I did see that. That was
and
funny
then,
as
and
fuck.
then did you see on his Twitch stream, he called LeBron and left a voicemail and said, "Keep it $150 with me, bro. Do I got to go to Turkey?" And you know what I'm talking about. Get back to me. I appreciate it. Because LeBron went to Turkey to get his fucking hair transplant.
Honestly, I was about to say, what does LeBron have to do with that?
That's the
decision?
joke. Is LeBron went to Turkey because he got his hair transplant because he's balding, so he got pretty much a fake hairline. And Jalen, I guess, did the same thing.
I
Only
love,
his
I
rubbed
will
off.
say, I love seeing the pictures of the planes coming back from Turkey. It's
I don't
just a
know
bunch
what
of
you're
bald-
on.
What does that
Always-
mean?
It's always just a bunch of bald men.
Okay.
Like fucking wrapped and shit because they all went there for the hair transplant.
Me and Jake both paused. Like, where is this going? All right.
Anyway,
we got the Celtics. We got Philly. We got Philly -3.5 point favorites. Jake.
give me Philly. Yeah, Celtics are just not good right now, so I think Philly's going to continue displaying how good they are.
Yeah, Philly and Andre Drummond. Who?
Yeah, well, streaks are made to be broken. Give me Boston to give them their first loss.
Yeah, I just want to say that when help me out, Jake. Who's the rookie that they drafted last year that got hurt for Philly? With the painted nails and the
that
hair.
could be so many different years.
With the painted nails and the hair last year. Jared McCain. Never mind. I figured it out. When
Yeah,
Jared McCain
okay,
comes back and it's VJ Edgecombe, Jared McCain, and Tyrese Maxey, this team's going to end up being one of my favorite teams to watch because I already love Jared McCain and VJ Edgecombe.
They're going to have that young energy, too.
I'm going to love this team, and I hate how much I already know I'm going to love this team. But he's not back yet. So I'm taking Boston. Uh-oh. I'm riding with Luke all 3 games, and I don't feel comfortable at all. I actually feel very uncomfortable. All right. That's what we got for the 3 downtown cash picks.
That means I'm alone on all of these games.
Yeah, but honestly, I would feel better you than me, if I'm being honest. That's downtown cash picks. Does anyone have anything before we get the fuck out of here? Luke, actually, I did want to talk to you about the fact that, thank God, I did not preview the last UFC main event because that bitch ended in an eye poke after the first round anyway. So,
Yeah, no.
thank God we didn't talk about that because
It's the first time I've also seen an entire constant documentary on a fucking eye poke injury post fucking fight too. So I don't know why we keep seeing this shit. I don't know why I keep seeing videos of, oh, poor Aspinall. It's like we get it. He got eye poked. He couldn't help it. No one gives a fuck anymore. Stop like, oh, poor him. It's like no one cares anymore. We're moving on to the next fucking fights.
yeah, the only thing I really cared about is that Mackenzie Dern's a champion, which means I get to see her fight now a little bit more.
Okay.
Hey, I speak for a lot of men from the 18 to 30
You
demographic.
speak for a lot of degenerates.
Yeah, I was going to say a lot of men from the 18 to 30 demographic, which is UFC's range of people who watch the sport.
He's totally checking me out.
I am, Mackenzie, but it's okay because so is probably 80% of the world. Look at their views on Twitter for her weigh-ins and tell me I'm lying. Luke knows what I'm talking about. People are weird.
Peace
Okay.
out. I gotta. I'm not a part of this anymore.
Oh, yeah, now you're out of it. Yeah, okay. Save your image. Jake, you got anything before we get the fuck out of here?
Penis.
It's not a thing. That's just a... Okay. Thank you guys for watching the podcast. We appreciate it.
Technically, that is a thing.
Check us
Thought
out
he
on
was
the
God.
socials at Ride the Tide 586. We appreciate you guys. On X, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter, on all social medias. You can check us out. Like I said, at Ride the Tide 586. World Series tonight. World Series tomorrow. Saturday, we might have a champion. We'll see what's going on there. So make sure you join us Saturday. We'll see what the fuck happens. We also have all the picks for you for college football and the NFL coming through. I'm McGilly. That's Johnny. We'll Ride the Tide. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Woo!